Before Super Saiyans, before galactic tournaments, before universe-shaking threats, there was Dragon Ball, a story about adventure, friendship, and the journey of a boy with a monkey tail. In this deep dive, we're going to explore every major arc of original Dragon Ball, dissecting the story beats, character growth, and themes that made this series the foundation of a global phenomenon. Dragon Ball began as a light-hearted martial arts adventure with whimsical comedy, fantastical worlds, and larger-than-life characters. Despite its playful tone, Toriyama laid the groundwork for epic storytelling, world-building, and stakes that would evolve dramatically in Dragon Ball Z and beyond. In this part, we focus on original Dragon Ball, pre-Z, covering the arcs in the official Dragon Ball Wiki order: Emperor Pilaf, 21st Tournament, Red Ribbon Army, 22nd Tournament, King Piccolo, and Piccolo Jr. Each arc will get a full chapter breakdown analyzing story beats, major events and fights, character growth, how Goku, Bulma, and others evolve, themes and narrative impact, friendship, courage, rivalry, and stakes, and strengths and weaknesses, what works and what doesn't. After each arc, we'll also create a short-form 60-90 second version summarizing the key points for social media highlights. By the end of this part, we'll determine which arc of original Dragon Ball is the best written, setting the stage for Dragon Ball Z deep dives in Part 2. From Goku's first encounters with friends and foes to the first real threats that shaped his journey, we'll cover it all and crown the arc that best represents Toriyama's storytelling mastery. Buckle up. Our journey starts with the Emperor Pilaf saga, where adventure, chaos, and humor collide. Before epic battles and universe-shattering fights, there was Dragon Ball, the story that started it all. Official arcs: Emperor Pilaf, 21st Tournament, Red Ribbon, 22nd Tournament, King Piccolo, Piccolo Jr. Focus, story beats, character growth, and themes. First up, the Emperor Pilaf saga, the adventure that started Goku's legendary journey. Before Goku ever faced world-ending villains or trained under gods, he was just a boy living alone in the mountains. That all changed when Bulma appeared, searching for the Dragon Balls, and accidentally dragged Goku into her quest. Together, they encountered strange creatures, dangerous traps, and the eccentric villain Emperor Pilaf, whose comedic ambition to rule the world set the stage for Goku's first adventure. The saga introduces the foundation of the Dragon Ball world: the Dragon Balls themselves, the ability to summon Shenron, Goku's innate strength and kindness, and key allies like Bulma, Oolong, and Yamcha. It establishes Goku's innocence, his curiosity, and his readiness to help others, traits that will define him throughout the series. The tone shifts between humor, adventure, and the first hints of real danger, showing Toriyama's skill in balancing comedy with suspense. Throughout the arc, Goku and his friends face Pilaf's traps and schemes, culminating in the villain almost gathering all the Dragon Balls. Despite his comedic flaws, Pilaf creates tension and stakes that make Goku's victories feel earned. The arc also begins to explore themes of friendship, bravery, and the value of perseverance, while giving the audience a sense of the wider world they're about to explore. This saga works because it sets the rules of the world and introduces the core cast in a way that's engaging and memorable. The stakes are modest, but the humor, charm, and adventurous spirit keep the audience invested. While Pilaf is not a terrifying villain, the arc establishes a pattern of small threats escalating into bigger challenges, which becomes a hallmark of the series. By the end of the Emperor Pilaf saga, Goku has not only made new friends, but has also demonstrated his courage, creativity, and heroism. It's a perfect springboard for the next chapter, the 21st Tenkaichi Budokai, where Goku's martial arts journey begins in earnest and the stakes start to grow. Goku trains under Master Roshi, disguised as Jackie Chun, learning new techniques and discipline. He also deepens his bond with Krillin, forming a friendly rivalry that pushes both of them to grow stronger. The tournament showcases not just physical skill, but strategy, courage, and the determination to overcome obstacles. Throughout the arc, Goku faces increasingly skilled opponents, culminating in a climactic battle against Jackie Chun. This fight isn't just about power. It is a lesson in humility and understanding that true strength comes from heart, experience, and adaptability. Themes of rivalry, perseverance, and respect for one's opponents are central to the narrative. The 21st Tournament Saga works because it balances action with character development and provides a structured environment for growth. The tournament format allows for escalating challenges, memorable fights, and moments that define the heroes' personalities. It also maintains the series' playful tone while introducing more serious stakes. By the end of the saga, Goku emerges as a more disciplined and capable fighter, ready for bigger adventures ahead. The 21st tournament sets the stage for the Red Ribbon Army arc, where the challenges move from structured competition to real-world danger and large-scale threats. Goku's journey takes a darker turn as he faces the Red Ribbon Army, a powerful organization seeking the Dragon Balls to dominate the world. Unlike Pilaf's bumbling schemes or the structured fights of the Tenkaichi Budokai, the Red Ribbon Army presents real-world threats, forcing Goku to confront both human cunning and escalating danger. Themes of courage, perseverance, and justice emerge as Goku dismantles the organization's operations piece by piece. The Red Ribbon Army saga works because it expands the scale of the story, moving from local adventures and tournaments to global stakes. It demonstrates Toriyama's ability to balance episodic encounters with overarching narrative tension, and it develops the world in a way that feels alive and dangerous. By the end of the saga, Goku has grown significantly as a hero. He's not just a strong fighter anymore. He's a protector who understands the weight of responsibility. This arc sets the stage for the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai, where Goku's skills and experiences are tested in a more formalized but still intense environment. After dismantling the Red Ribbon Army, Goku returns to the world of martial arts tournaments, this time entering the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai. The stakes are higher than before, with more skilled opponents and intense rivalries that push Goku and his friends to their limits. Goku faces new challengers like Tien Shinhan and Chiaotzu, whose skills and determination provide a significant challenge. Training under Master Roshi continues to refine Goku's techniques and strategic thinking, while his rivalry with stronger opponents forces him to grow not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. The tournament structure allows for memorable battles, highlighting each fighter's unique abilities and philosophies. The climactic fight between Goku and Tien isn't just a test of strength. It is a clash of ideals, with themes of perseverance, honor, and the importance of giving your all in every challenge. This saga works because it blends intense action with character development, giving each fighter a chance to shine while maintaining the narrative focus on Goku's growth. The tournament format provides natural pacing and escalating tension, and the introduction of formidable new rivals lays the groundwork for future conflicts. By the end of the 22nd Tournament Saga, Goku has proven himself against some of the strongest martial artists of his era. He's more skilled, wiser, and prepared for the darker, more dangerous challenges that await in the King Piccolo saga, where the series takes its first major tonal leap into serious stakes and life-or-death conflict. The peace of the martial arts world shatters with the emergence of King Piccolo, a demon king whose ambition and power far surpass any foe Goku has faced before. Unlike previous adversaries, Piccolo is a genuine threat to innocent lives, bringing a darker, more serious tone to the series and forcing Goku to confront true evil for the first time. Every encounter with Piccolo and his minions tests Goku's skill, intelligence, and resolve, pushing him to innovate and adapt in ways he hasn't needed to before. Supporting characters are given moments to shine, but the focus remains on Goku's moral and physical development. The King Piccolo saga works because it successfully blends high stakes, emotional investment, and narrative depth. The tonal shift from adventure and tournaments to life-or-death conflict demonstrates Toriyama's ability to evolve the story naturally while keeping the audience engaged. From the whimsical chaos of the Emperor Pilaf saga to the high-stakes battle against Piccolo Jr., original Dragon Ball takes us on a journey of growth, adventure, and discovery. Across these 6 arcs, we've seen Goku evolve from a curious, naive boy into a skilled fighter and a true hero, shaped by the friends he meets, the rivals he faces, and the challenges he overcomes. The Emperor Pilaf saga introduced us to the world, the Dragon Balls, and Goku's innocent heroism. The 21st and 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai tournaments tested his skill, discipline, and determination, while the Red Ribbon Army forced him to confront larger threats beyond playful adventure. The King Piccolo Saga introduced real danger and moral stakes, showing the cost of unchecked ambition, and the Piccolo Jr. Saga delivered a climactic showdown that tied together the lessons, growth, and legacy of everything that came before. Each arc has its strengths: Pilaf's charm and humor, the tournament's structured excitement, the Red Ribbon Army's scale and creativity, and the darker tones of the King Piccolo and Piccolo Jr. arcs. Together, they form a cohesive, evolving narrative that balances comedy, action, and emotional resonance. If we had to pick the standout arc, the King Piccolo Saga likely earns that distinction, setting a new standard for storytelling, stakes, and character development in the series. Original Dragon Ball lays the foundation for everything that comes next. It teaches us about courage, friendship, and growth, while preparing Goku for the universe-shaking battles of Dragon Ball Z. The journey doesn't end here. Part 2 will take us into a world of Saiyans, galactic conflicts, and power beyond imagination. Prepare for the next chapter of Goku's story, where the adventures get bigger, the stakes get higher, and the Dragon Ball legacy continues to unfold.